The crypto and stock markets are still recovering from Jerome Powell's Jackson Hole speech, and it's only part of a potentially miserable few months ahead for Bitcoin. Here's your Altcoin Buzz news. Hi, I'm Natalie and welcome to Altcoin Buzz. Make sure you are liked, subscribed, and notified when we drop our latest content. And if you want to see how you could earn $800 in bonuses on Binance and even 20% off trading fees to our exclusive Altcoin Buzz sign-up offer, then head to the link in the description. Now let's dive into today's headlines. Bitcoin may have an uphill battle ahead of itself after Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell's speech at the Jackson Hole Symposium on Friday. The highly anticipated speech touched on how the central bank would be using our tools forcefully against inflation that hasn't shown much proof of slowing down, and how interest rates will likely continue for a longer period of time than expected. These remarks sent the stock and crypto markets reeling. Bitcoin momentarily lost its grip on the $20,000 support, which is where we find BTC at the time of filming. On top of this, the US dollar has hit a new 20-year high of 109.45, which can spell bad news since, generally speaking, as the strength of the dollar heightens, stocks and other assets will fall. The cryptocurrency market closed out the work week losing over $80 billion, along with the stock markets taking an even bigger hit with $1.25 trillion wiped in the US and over $2 trillion in stock losses globally. This is starting to sound like Powell's speech was more like a recipe for disaster. And there are three other aspects that could make the next few months even more miserable, along with one little shred of hope. But let's get through more headlines first. Cardano co-founder Charles Hoskinson has spoken again, and this time Hoskinson has a new timeline for the Vasil hard fork mainnet upgrade. In a tweeted video on Friday, the founder says that the Cardano development team has been making solid progress, while still fixing bugs and node arrangements that have delayed previous launch dates.
So sometime in September is what it looks like, unless something is discovered or we run into a substantial slowdown somewhere. We're not quite over the finish line, but everything looks pretty good. No major bugs or issues. And so far, the testing has come along quite well.
Stablecoin FUD is still going strong. And now MakerDAO, the protocol behind DAI algorithmic stablecoins, is recommending to depeg DAI tokens to protect the currency from potential risks to decentralization. MakerDAO co-founder Rune Christensen told the community to consider the one and only option of a free-floating DAI token, which would mitigate attacks on risk-weighted assets. Christensen's blog post plea also says that Maker is not built to comply with regulations, which is the purpose of most crypto platforms, and that this feature would help Maker in the future if and when regulators come knocking. Now, do you think that this is a good idea? Let me know in the comments. In case you missed it, the Sandbox has officially launched Alpha Season 3 with the most experiences and rewards to date, packing over 90 solo and multiplayer experiences for users, 1.5 million Sand tokens for top players, and putting the Sandbox's interoperability on full display, with massive NFT integrations for even more avatars and digital assets, as well as a new KYC system. But vEmpire is also a big part of this launch. The largest metaverse, GameFi, and NFT investment ecosystem has brought ancient Greek mythology to Alpha Season 3, where players can explore and conquer to rack up experience points that can be used for staking. And speaking of staking, vEmpire is offering triple Sand staking pool rewards until September 21st. And this will be a big month for vEmpire, with its third quarter financials also being released this week. So it may be worth keeping an eye on their socials this week to stay in the loop. Back to Bitcoin. So the outlook for the next few months isn't looking so hot. For starters, investors appear to be preparing for more hits to the stock market because of inflation and high interest rates, which puts the cryptocurrency market in the line of fire for more dumps as well. Secondly, there's concern of the US dollar building even more momentum and breaking past today's 20-year benchmark. Even the euro is hurting by being par with the US dollar again. And lastly, the MVRV, or market value by realized value ratio, is back in the buying zone, marking a new monthly low for the fair value of Bitcoin. Though it can spell opportunity, it's an indicator for extreme fear. Now, the one silver lining that is standing out is that Bitcoin whale addresses have been growing and taking advantage of the current price of $20,000. Binance is in the running to buy bankrupt crypto lender Voyager Digital. American crypto exchange Coinbase was initially first in line to take over Voyager, who was bitten by the crypto liquidity crisis earlier this year, but Coinbase allegedly backed out. And now there is reportedly at least 22 investors interested in the acquisition, and the word is that Binance is pushing very hard to make this deal happen to get into the institutional side of crypto. There is a process that Binance would have to follow, including submitting a bid by September 6th, and maybe even an auction if necessary. But in the meantime, make sure you check out how you can have a chance to earn up to $800 in bonuses on Binance and even 20% off trading fees. So make sure you check out the link on the screen. That's it for your Altcoin Buzz news update. Now, if you enjoyed this video and want more insights for your crypto investing, then smash the like, subscribe, and notification buttons to get all our latest content. And have a look at the other updates and deep dives on our channel. Here's some videos to get started with. As always, this is not financial advice, but we wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.